Ever felt invisible in a room full of people? Or worse, in your personal interactions? It's more than just frustrating, it's enlightening. Welcome to a world where being ignored is not a setback, but a stepping stone to something greater. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, today's lesson goes beyond enduring silence. It teaches you to harness it. We're diving deep into why being overlooked is not a curse, but a catalyst for cultivating an unshakable presence and self-assurance. Imagine converting every cold shoulder into a cornerstone for your self-development and allure. By the end of this video, being ignored will mean gaining strength. Get ready to flip the script and transform into someone too compelling to be overlooked. Stay with us as we unravel the Stoic secrets to making invisibility your invincibility. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell if you're ready to master the art of commanding attention. Because here, every insight turns neglect into respect. Number 1, recognizing your value. In our modern, interconnected era, attention has emerged as the ultimate currency. Social media, advertisers, and acquaintances all compete fiercely for your focus, your most precious resource. So consider the implications of freely offering your attention to those who disregard its value. From a Stoic perspective, being ignored signals a dismissal of your worth. However, this perception is a falsehood. Your attention is invaluable, akin to gold, and deserves to be cherished accordingly. Stoicism teaches us the power of self-respect and the importance of valuing our own time and presence. As an action step, undertake a 24-hour audit of your attention. Monitor every interaction, application, and activity that demands your focus. Evaluate whether these engagements are truly meritorious. At the end of this reflection period, empower yourself to redirect your attention towards those who genuinely value and deserve it, including you. This recalibration not only upholds Stoic principles but also reinforces your self-worth and dignity. Number 2, turn yourself into a rare gem. Have you ever observed the allure of the unattainable? This is the principle of scarcity in action, a concept that Stoicism encourages us to recognize for a measured and respected presence. In a world where availability can often lead to being overlooked, transforming your accessibility can turn you from commonplace to a treasure. Think of it as choosing to be vintage wine in a sea of tap water, rare, valued, and sought after. By setting boundaries around your availability, such as implementing a 48-hour rule for responding to non-urgent communications from those who have previously ignored you, you uphold your self-respect. Cultivate an air of mystery. Rather than divulging every detail on social media, leave some things to the imagination. Share just enough to create a sense of missing out, fostering intrigue about your endeavors and achievements. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about elevating your presence to be memorable and valued, embodying the Stoic ideal of not merely being seen, but being worth seeing. Number 3, the dopamine detox. Diving into the neurology of attention-seeking, we find ourselves entrapped in dopamine loops. Each phone check for a message from someone ignoring us acts like a slot machine pull, risking our emotional well-being on the odds of a reply. This dynamic mirrors addictive behaviors, where anticipation fuels a continuous cycle of hope and disappointment. In the spirit of Stoicism, where self-control and independence are paramount, a dopamine detox becomes an essential tool to regain control over our happiness. Here's a strategic 7-day plan. Day 1-2, eliminate all social media distractions. Day 3-4, Curtail all non-essential phone usage. Day 5-6, disconnect from TV and streaming services. Day 7, engage in a complete digital detox. Focus your energies on activities that yield natural, lasting dopamine boosts. Rigorous exercise, mastering a new skill, or engaging in meaningful conversations with friends who value and respect your time. By week's end, your dependency on external validation, particularly from those who disregard you, will dramatically lessen, effectively rewiring your brain to find satisfaction in more substantial, self-affirming ways. This shift not only lessens the sting of being ignored, but also reinforces your Stoic resilience, teaching you to find contentment from within rather than from fleeting digital interactions. Number 4, the mirror technique. Have you ever considered the psychological strategy of mirroring not just to connect, but to strategically redirect attention? This Stoic practice teaches us to use apparent setbacks, like being ignored, as opportunities for personal growth and redirection. When someone overlooks you, instead of reflecting their disregard back at them, channel that energy into enhancing yourself and nurturing other relationships. If ignored for a day, spend it away from your phone, engaging in physical or mental wellness activities, like hitting the gym. Ignored for a week? That's a golden opportunity to dive into a new project or side hustle you've been contemplating. This approach serves dual purposes. It keeps you from stewing over the neglect you've faced and turns a potentially negative experience into a catalyst for self-improvement and independence. And the best part? By the time the one who ignored you decides to re-engage, you'll likely be so immersed in your own progress and successes that their recognition will no longer hold the significance it once might have. Number 5, be the coveted reward. In the realm of business, a value proposition defines the unique value a product offers, compelling customers to choose it over competitors. Now, imagine applying this concept to personal interactions. What makes you uniquely valuable in relationships? If articulating this proves difficult, it's an ideal moment for some introspective branding, a practice aligned with Stoic principles of knowing oneself and living purposefully. Begin by identifying your top 5 qualities and consider how they enrich the lives of others. For instance, if one of your strengths is being a good listener, the value you provide could be making others feel deeply understood and appreciated. Once these attributes are clear, create avenues to demonstrate them effectively. If humor is your forte, perhaps launch a comedy podcast. If you excel in insightful analysis, consider crafting thought-provoking posts on social media. The aim here is to transform your approach, from seeking attention to becoming so distinctly engaging that people naturally gravitate towards you. This strategic shift not only prevents you from being overlooked, but establishes your presence as indispensable, echoing the Stoic ethos of cultivating a life so full and rich that it becomes impossible for others to disregard. Number 6, widen your social circle. In the Stoic philosophy of resilience and emotional independence, being ignored should be seen not as a personal affront, but as an opportunity to strengthen your emotional resilience and expand your social horizons. Consider this a challenge. For the next 30 days, make an effort to meet one new person each day. Whether it's a quick conversation with a barista, engaging in a new online forum, or rekindling ties with an old friend, each interaction serves a powerful purpose. Firstly, it puts into perspective the vastness of human connection against the minor slight of being ignored. One person is merely a drop in the ocean of 7 billion. Secondly, by broadening your social network, you open up new avenues for meaningful relationships. Lastly, Enhancing your social skills can increase your overall appeal, potentially even to those who have overlooked you before. The aim here isn't to replace anyone, but to reaffirm your value and recognize the plentiful opportunities for connection that surround you. This Stoic approach helps you maintain equilibrium, ensuring you never feel diminished by others' indifference. Number 7. Convert rejection into insight. Being ignored can be a significant, if unwelcome, source of personal insight, a concept well aligned with Stoic principles of self-awareness and resilience. Instead of succumbing to the discomfort of being overlooked, view it as a potent catalyst for introspection and self-improvement. Reflect on your relational dynamics. Are you consistently drawn to emotionally unavailable individuals? Do you tend to overwhelm others early in interactions? Are you compromising your own needs to appease others? This process is not about self-reproach, but about pinpointing opportunities for personal growth. You might discover a need to bolster your self-esteem or to establish firmer personal boundaries. As a practical exercise, consider writing a letter to the person who's ignoring you. Don't send this letter. Instead, read it aloud to yourself. Often, the words we wish to express to others reveal the very lessons we most need to internalize. This Stoic practice not only aids in personal development but also fortifies emotional independence, reminding you that your worth is not contingent on others' recognition. Number 8. Ascend from the ashes. In the spirit of the mythological phoenix, which is reborn from its ashes stronger than ever, consider this moment your opportunity for profound transformation. Being ignored might feel like a social demise, but let it signal the end of the old you, the version that tolerated neglect and pursued unworthy attention. Now is the time for a complete renewal, a testament to Stoic resilience and self-reinvention. Start with your appearance. Perhaps a fresh haircut or a new wardrobe is in order. Develop a skill you've always admired, like learning a new language or mastering an instrument. Change your environment by rearranging your living space or altering your daily routine. Critically assess every relationship, discerning whether each one lifts you up or holds you back. Document every step of your journey. Take photos, keep a journal, and create a visible testament to your evolution. Embrace this holistic transformation, and by its completion, the concern of being ignored will be irrelevant. Engrossed in your personal development, you'll no longer hinge your worth on those who failed to recognize it previously. As we wrap up today's exploration into the transformative power of being ignored, let's hold on to a key Stoic message. Every experience of neglect is an opportunity to affirm your self-worth and cultivate a presence that cannot be overlooked. We've journeyed through powerful strategies, from reassessing the value of our attention to turning scarcity into our strength, each designed to reinforce our resilience and redefine how we perceive and respond to being ignored. Remember, in the Stoic view, being overlooked is not a sign of your insignificance, but a prompt to amplify your significance. Embrace these lessons, implement the strategies, and watch as what once seemed like rejection transforms into a pathway to a more profound self-awareness and a more impactful presence. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you found value in this video, please give us a like and leave a comment below, sharing which strategy resonated with you the most, or how you plan to turn being ignored into a strength. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you never miss a chance to enhance your Stoic journey. Look at the screen now for more videos to help you continue growing, understanding, and never just accepting being ignored, but using it as a catalyst for your greatness. Or